Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP, and in today's game we will be back in Normandy for another game of bolt action. Yep, so back in Normandy again. If this board looks familiar to you, that is because we just played a game of Chain of Command on it, but we liked it so much that we're going to use it again today. So it's going to be the US Airborne versus the Germans, and we're going to be using a brand new mission from Bolt Action Alliance, which we'll get into when we talk about the mission. But before we start the briefing, I'd like to give a shout out to Dottie Brockner, our #1 fan in Florida. She's 84 years old and watches Tabletop CP all the time. So thank you, Dottie, for being a fan, and thank you for watching, and let's get started. So starting out with our channel sponsors as usual, the first being Kick-Ass Mail Order. These guys are a US-based mail order company, and they have tons of 28 mil and various other scales, historical stuff, as well as a lot of other stuff if you're into other games. But they have a lot of stuff. If you're in the U.S. especially, give them a look. And also our buddy Chris over at Panacea Prints. It's an Etsy store. He does very high quality resin 3D printed stuff that's includes a lot of kind of unique and hard to find units as well that you might find in the Army books, but not a model for. He might have it, so check him out. And last but not least, Geek Villain for supplying the awesome mat. Tonight's mat is going to be the Grassy Hill mat, one of our all-time favorites, and probably the first mat we ever got. So all three of these guys are going to be in the description, so check them out. Terrain-wise for the game, you can see we're in Normandy. There's tons of hedges, tons of buildings, so we're deep in the heart of Normandy. Starting off with the hedges, these are going to be 2-inch visibility, soft cover, so you got to be within 2 inches of it to see or be seen. There's some kind of just regular fences around. These are going to be soft cover if you're behind them. That's about it. All the buildings are going to be hard cover except for the little outbuildings. Those are going to be soft cover. Aside from the hedges, not really any dense terrain. There's one small orchard here, but that's just going to be, you can see through it, but it's going to be soft cover. And then the road's going to be road rules, and that's pretty much it for terrain. So let's go ahead and talk about the mission. The mission we're using today is a brand new mission from Brad over at Bolt Action Alliance. It just came out. It's called The Thin Red Line. And this is another one with a lot of objectives. There's 5 objectives. It's really a very simple mission. It's pretty much just a variation on deployment, but I think it'll still be a good mission with a lot of fighting all over the width of the board, as most of these Bolt Action Alliance missions are. So first of all, we got 5 objectives. They're 12 inches apart down the middle of the board. And then we're going to roll off, and whoever wins is going to pick a table edge. And the way the deployment's going to work, there's going to be a 54-inch long strip along the edge, 9 inches deep. That's going to be the winner of the roll-off's deployment zone. The enemy will go on the opposite in the same size deployment area, and then we will both deploy half of their forces, or up to half, and then the rest are going to be in reserve. And the mission is very simple. Control the most objectives at the end of the game. And objective control is the same as always: infantry or artillery within 3 inches, and no enemy infantry or artillery within 3 inches. So very simple mission. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention is that once we determine the deployment zone, the ones on the end will go shifted 6 inches towards the deployment zone on that side. So there will be one a little bit closer to each person's deployment zone. So that's it for the mission. Let's go over the forces. Alright, so we'll begin here with the Germans. I'll be playing the Germans. And this is 998 points, 9 order dice from the Normandy Selector. So everything here is regular, except for this Fallschirmjäger squad, which is going to be veteran. So starting off, we have a second lieutenant with man. Both have assault rifles. We have 3 regular grenadier squads. They are 8 men each, SMG sergeant, 2 guys with assault rifles, 1 LMG, and then 2 Panzerfaust per squad. The Fallschirmjäger are going to be stubborn, 8 men, SMG sergeant, LMG, 2 Panzerfausts. Sniper, we have a heavy mortar with spotter, a truck with machine gun, and then a Panzer IV with the side skirts. And that is the German force. So a pretty small force, but hopefully they do okay. Let's see what Robert's bringing. Robert's here, and he's going to go over his airborne list.
So we've got a platoon from the 101st, First Lieutenant, 3 squads of airborne. Each has the NCO's got a submachine gun, and I've got 2 guys in there with submachine guns. 3 medium machine guns, so this one, and that one. Medic, the 75mm pack howitzer, and somehow we got a Sherman A1.
Yeah. It just rolled in.
It just rolled in. We just pushed out the back of the C-130.
Yeah. So, so there
Time
we go.
travelers.
So it's 1,001 points.
Yep.
12 order dice.
12 order dice.
And
Oh, forgot the light mortar and the bazooka.
oh yeah, light mortar bazooka. So a lot of small teams, a lot of machine guns, and a lot of veteran airborne. So are these guys stubborn?
I believe so.
They should be.
They
If they're
should
not, we'll say they are, just because they would be.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's Robert's list. So we'll go ahead and deploy and get started. We've deployed. Robert won the deployment roll off, so he picked to start in that corner there, and he's gone 54 that way. And then so that put me over here, 54 up to about here. So on my side, my sniper deployed in here. He can deploy anywhere, so he's going to deploy there, kind of covering this area. Got a regular squad of grenadiers. My heavy mortar with spotter, he's actually hiding behind the chimney for hard cover. My Panzer IVs deployed on the road, and then my squad of Fallschirmjäger has deployed there. Robert's side, he's got one of his medium machine guns here, his light mortar, his pack howitzer, another medium machine gun, squad of airborne,
And medium machine gun.
and medium machine gun. So that is the deployment. And as far as reserve, we're just bringing everything straight reserve, no outflankers. So we're ready to get started. Okay, Robert will be bagman tonight.
Okay. And survey says green, so I think that's me.
That's you. Yeah, I'm gray, you're green.
Okay.
So Robert has, with his first dice, his machine gun ran out of line of sight of the sniper and the rat bastard.
Yeah, we saw that and decided we didn't like him.
Yeah, it looked ominous. Okay, next die.
Okay. Snipers in bolt action are definitely ominous. Me again.
Unless I'm rolling for him. Okay, so another American die. So the squad that was with the machine gun has done the same thing. They've run over here with the machine gun just to try to get out of line of sight of that sniper. Next die.
Me again.
Another one of yours, okay. The other machine gun has run up here behind the garage. Get out of line of sight of that Panzer IV. Next die.
You.
That's a German die, okay.
German dice.
My Fallschirmjäger squad has just run from behind the house here, up to the hedge, kind of heading over towards that objective over there. So next die.
Me again.
Another American. The airborne light mortar just slid over a little bit along the fence line, and he's going to try and drop one in. Are you in range though? I think it's only a 24-inch range on those light mortars.
That was longer than that.
I'll check it. He's going to drop a
Crossroads.
smoke round on the crossroads. Needing a 6.
Need a 6. No.
So 1. So I can move it however I
foot.
want. Okay, I'll move it. So the smoke round was placed. It drifted back there, blocking the pack howitzer. Smoke rounds and bolt action are not that great. I mean, they're good for blocking line of sight, but good luck trying to get them to land where you want them to. So next die.
Next die. Survey says German.
Germans. My sniper here from the rat bastard can see that squad right there. So we're going to go ahead and take a shot, needing a 3. It's a 5.
It's a hit.
And then your veterans?
Yep. So you need a 5 or 6.
Nope.
No. Just a
Nothing
hit.
but a pin. There you go.
Okay.
And
That's annoying.
yeah, hey, at least I hit. We're
Yep.
halfway there.
Halfway there.
So next die.
Next die. Mine.
Okay. The airborne howitzer, because of the smoke, he's kind of swung back around the backside of the church there. 6-inch move, and he's going to be covering this area now. So next die.
Next die. Me again.
Again, okay.
They're going to try to run.
All right.
See if they pass their order test.
1 pin order with veterans. You can do it. You do
not.
not. So they go down.
Well, at least it makes them harder to hit that way.
Yeah, except for snipers. The only thing that can see them.
Yeah.
All right, next day.
Me
Another
again.
one of yours. What do you even have left on the board? The rest are in reserve?
I've got the machine gun on the board.
Oh,
over
the other machine gun. Put his medic down.
Yep.
All right, next die.
Next die.
Start doing our down
Yours.
thing. I'll go down with the reserve. We'll go down
Sherman's
with the
going
reserve.
down.
All right, we'll be back. I'm putting stuff down. The next one that came out was one of Robert's, and he put this machine gun on ambush to cover this objective. These Fallschirmjäger approaching. Next die. I think the rest should be mine, right? Is this the last one? Or is there more dice?
2 more dice. They're all yours.
Okay, yeah, that's my mortar, my Panzer IV, and then that squad of grenadiers over there. This squad just advanced up to the hedge. Basic advance, but they were able to get within line of sight of that squad there with the machine gun. But it's going to be 7s for sure. It's move, long range, hard cover, down. I mean, that's a lot. So, needing 7s. Nothing. No chance. Oh, that was only 4. I need 1 more. Still nothing. Alright, so next I'll move my tank or do my mortar shot. My Panzer IV is advanced up to the crossroads. No targets. So he's just going to sit there for now. And then my heavy mortar is gonna, the only thing I can see is those guys. So heavy mortar, needing a 6.
No.
It's not a 6.
Got a range in marker?
Yeah, we'll get that. And that is it for turn 1. So we'll go to turn 2.
Okay.
Turn 2. We are ready to bring in reserves. So first die is one of Robert's.
Oh, they're gonna move.
I figured that. Okay, he's gonna move that squad out of the barrage. So the airborne just moved up to the hedge behind the shed though, so we can't see. But he did get out of the barrage. So next die.
Me again.
Okay. The squad passed their 1-pin order this time.
Yep.
And they run up behind the garage next to the machine gun there, so they're out of line of sight of my squad. So next die.
Next die.
Another one of the Americans. Okay. All right. Robert again is going to try and fire a smoke round right here. Needing a 6.
Needing a 6.
It's not a 6.
Almost.
So I can move it again.
Yep.
Okay, let me think about it. So I put the smoke there, and then the other one we're supposed to roll at the beginning of the turn. And he rolled a 2, it drifted over there behind the church. So next die. So another one of Robert's. So he's got all the dice in a row so far. Robert's medic ran in, came in from reserve. He's up there within 6 of like everyone over here, so a good spot to be. Next die.
Germans.
Hey, Germans, finally. Okay. All right, let me think about it. One of my squads in reserve, the ones who are on foot, they've just run up along this hedge here, heading towards the objectives. Next
Okay.
die.
Mine.
Another one of yours. Robert put his pack howitzer on ambush. It's there behind the church by the smoke. So next die.
Mine.
Another one of yours. Wow. Okay. Machine gun team back there went down.
Yep.
So he's holding his cards close to the vest here. Next die.
Yours.
And I can't see a damn thing unless I drive up.
Unless you drive up.
I could drive way up here and just
It's kind of why I went down.
unload. But he's got a bazooka and a Sherman.
Yep.
So if I do that, there's a good chance I get taken out. So I'm kind of hesitant to do that. All right, let me think about what I want to do. Bolshevik squads run around the, sticking close to the hedge. We went up to the hedge so we can see out, but we are out of line of sight of the airborne machine gun that's on ambush back there. Is it still on ambush?
Still an ambush.
Okay, so next die.
And you're out of line of sight of the howitzer that's on ambush. Because I can see the hedge.
Oh yeah,
but
you're
not past it.
okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Next die.
Yours again.
Okay. The squad that was here, they ran into the rat bastard. So they're on the bottom floor, and I have the machine gun, the NCO in one window, and the 2 assault rifles in the other window. So next die. Americans. So that machine gun went down. So he's definitely just lying in wait, waiting to rush the objectives. I kind of wonder where that Sherman's going to come in. Americans again. So he still has his bazooka, his officer, his Sherman, another squad off the board.
Yeah, I'm going to try bringing in the lieutenant.
Okay. He'll come in.
He'll come in. He
Yep.
thought about not, but he's coming in.
Remember, they have that special rule too. They don't suffer the -1.
Yep.
So he's just going to run up there behind that shed.
Yep.
Okay. Next die.
Me again.
You again, all right. So Robert brought in a squad from reserve, his last
Yep.
squad of paratroopers.
Last squad of paratroopers.
They came in over there behind that hedge. They didn't go very far. They just advanced on, so they're out of line of sight. So we got paratroopers versus paratroopers on this side.
Yep.
Next die, please.
Yours.
Okay. So I got my mortar, which can't see damn thing. My sniper, which can't see a damn thing. Maybe, I don't know, let me check the sniper. My sniper, he can see, shoot the gap there. So I'm gonna fire at the squad, needing a 3.
No.
It's a miss. Okay, next die.
Oh, next die. Mine.
Alright, so you have your bazooka and your Sherman. Is that all you have left?
Yep, Sherman's coming in.
We'll see. He's a regular.
Oh yeah.
He's coming in, okay. So he's gonna, he brought the Sherman on, advanced on his far right flank, and he's gonna fire into the rat bastard. So the bow machine gun's gonna go into the bottom floor where the squad is.
Yep.
Needing 7s.
Got 1 possible. Nope.
Okay, nothing.
And then I just need a 4+ to hit the building with the main gun.
Okay.
Just moving. Hit.
Okay, so that's on the bottom floor. Or does it matter? Or do I just split up the D6 with everyone in there? So I got the sniper and then I got the squad.
I gotta double check.
We'll look into it. Let's pick a target. So we picked the squad on the bottom floor.
I
So
should have been shooting at the sniper. I'll shoot him next turn.
D6 hits. Oh
6.
no. Oh man. So
6 hits.
6 hits. So I got 8 guys.
Okay.
So it's going to be your +2, right?
Yep.
And
The
then
regulars.
I'm regulars, but I'm +1 for being in the building. So I'm 5s
Go down.
minus 2.
2.
So you need 3s.
3.
So I see 2 misses.
And 1 that I get to pick, maybe.
No,
Nope.
4.
So
4
4 and D3 pins.
D3 pins.
1 pin, but 4 dead.
Oof, that's not good. Okay, it's 4 dead and D3 pins. Okay, I lost 4 guys. I took 1 rifleman, both assault rifles, and 1 Panzerfaust. I want to leave 1 Panzerfaust in here just as a deterrent.
Okay.
Okay, next die. And not a morale check yet.
Yours.
Okay. So I still got a squad off the board, my officer in a truck, and my Panzer IV. I got my mortar,
Yep.
which I have a target now.
You have a target now.
The Sherman. I put some pins on it if I get damn lucky. Let me think about it. Attempted to bring my truck in, he failed the order. So next die.
You again.
All right, I'll put the officer in the truck down.
Okay. Me, my bazooka.
So his last thing is his bazooka. Okay.
Let's see if they're coming on.
It'll be nice to know where this guy's going to go. Assuming that's the tank.
He's
Yes.
coming in.
Okay. So he brought his bazooka team, just ran in there behind the shed by the officer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And within 6 of the medic.
So the rest are mine then, huh?
The rest are yours.
Okay, so that leaves my tank, my squad off the board that's in the truck, and then my mortar. I'm gonna fire the heavy mortar at the Sherman. Come on, heavy mortar. Oh, it's a miss. All right, and then the last thing I have is my tank, which I'm considering driving on the road here. He's on ambush though, so he'll get a +3 on my side armor if I did that. Needing a 3 to hit. Most he could do would be a glancing blow, but he could immobilize me,
Or hit you
catch
with
me
A-
on
hit you
fire.
with HA and just pin you.
Yeah, if you hit me, you'd do 2 pins automatically.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to do that. My other option is to drive up there and fire at those guys behind the garage, but then the bazooka's right there,
And the medic.
and the medic. Or I could go this way.
You go this way.
Maybe I'll go. Yeah,
Because you won't be able to shoot anybody, but nobody will be able to shoot at you.
yeah.
And you
Okay.
can then play cat and mouse with the Sherman.
Yeah, maybe that's a better idea. Brought my Panzer IV around this way. We got a double move on the road, so we got our 1 pivot advanced up to here. And I'm gonna have to deal with that Sherman, and that's the end of turn 2. Smoke stayed in place.
Yep.
So first die, turn 3. Come on, Germans! I gotta get out of the rat bastard. No, no, it's the Americans. Okay. See what he does. German moved. He's gonna fire at the rat bastard.
Red one's the main gun. No,
hit.
nothing.
Yeah, he needed 7s with the bow gun, 6 because I went down. The squad went down. Okay, good. Whew. We're still alive. And we're claiming an objective. So I'm just going to sit in the rat bastard and let you come get me out. So next die.
Okay. Germans.
Okay. And he moved the Sherman, so my ranging in is no longer there. Okay. Fallschirmjäger gone on ambush, in case that squad tries to move up to the hedge. So next die.
Germans again.
Line. Sniper's gone on ambush too. Next die. Just in case that bazooka comes out. I'm waiting for that guy to pop out. So another Germans again. Okay. This squad here just ran up, got up against the hedge. I am out of line of sight of the howitzer though. As long as I'm behind that little thing there, I can't be seen by the howitzer. So they're safe there. So next die.
Mine.
Okay.
Oh.
So these guys, they hopped, did some parkour over the top of the building here.
Totally.
And they are going to fire up at the sniper. So which ones are needing sevens?
The submachine guns.
Oh, so you're doing those first?
Yep.
Okay, so nothing?
Nope. I'm going to get different dice.
Okay.
Dice.
American dice, needing sixes with the rifles. I see two. Oh man, that's not good.
Yep. And you're a regular?
I'm regular.
4+. Ooh,
Nothing but a pin. Nothing but
sad.
A pin. Well, it'll be a 4 for him to hit now, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, look, targets. Finally can see something. Next die.
This is true.
Another one of
Americans
yours.
again.
Okay.
I can fire.
So he just slid over with the medium machine gun, so he cannot fire. But he's getting set up to fire at the sniper next turn. So next next die.
Next die. Actually, I could probably even fire at the squad in the
Either
door.
one. Either one, yeah.
Either one. Me again.
Okay, so what do you got left? You got your medic, you got all these guys back here, you got your howitzer, you got those guys over there,
Mm-hmm.
and your officer.
My officer.
The medic, he just advanced up behind the head, set up his aid post. He's within 6 of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So good spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we just have to remember in case I actually get a kill.
Yep.
Has any? Oh, I lost. I was gonna say we haven't lost anyone yet, but I lost 4 dudes.
Yeah, you did.
To the Howitzer, in the rat bastard to the Sherman.
You get to go.
Okay. Okay, the mortar via spotter, heavy mortar on that squad there. So needing a 6. We haven't hit anything yet.
And not today. It's a 2.
It's a 2. Okay, so we missed that. All right, next die. Those guys are more likely to stay there though. Less likely to move. You again.
Me
right?
again.
So Robert, the machine gun back there went into the garage, so he's set up in the office there of the garage, looking out. So next die.
Next die. Me?
You again. All right, got your officer.
You have to run into a building, correct?
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
So Robert has ran his first lieutenant from behind the shed over next to the medic.
Yep.
All right, next die.
Germans.
All right. The truck with the squad and the officers made it on. They've advanced double speed on the road, got to the middle, to the crossroads, and we're going to fire at that squad, or the machine gun MMG that's in the garage.
Okay.
Hitting 6s.
1 hit, and now you need a 5 or 6.
Actually, I need a 6.
Oh, you're right, because we're in heavy cover.
You're in extra cover.
Nope.
Nothing but a pin. Fair enough. All right, next die.
Me.
The squad of airborne that was behind the garage is now in the garage. They ran in there.
Yep.
Okay, next die. So my tank, I got a couple options here with my
You got a
tank.
couple options with your tank.
Don't know what to do yet.
Me?
But I don't have to think about it yet because it's an American dice.
Firing on that truck.
Okay. Light mortar on the truck. It's a miss.
Miss. Do you
Okay.
need another range in marker?
Yes, I will grab one after you grab the next dice out of the bag.
Yours.
Okay. Brought the squad out of the truck. They ran into the church. So we're saying This is a big building, so it's half from these two windows up is half, from these are back. So he cannot fire the howitzer on ambush because I'm in the front half of the building.
Yep.
So yeah, so there they are. Looking out here, this direction. So next die.
Germans.
Alright, probably should do the same thing with the officer before that truck gets taken out. My officers come in there.
3 dice.
He's actually more like in this area. I just didn't want to put him in there.
Okay.
Okay, next die.
Mine.
Okay. Squad back there just went down. Didn't want to tangle with the Fallschirmjäger.
Not on their
ambush.
own. Mine. Oh, it's the bazooka.
Okay, now I'm interested to see what the bazooka does here.
Gonna move 6 inches and fire at your Panzer.
Okay, I'm gonna snipe your ass then.
Make your... Okay.
So I'm gonna be +1 to hit because I got the pin.
Do I get small team?
No, he ignores all that, but
Okay.
the pin does count. So I will try to snipe the bazooka.
Okay.
Needing a 4. No, it's a miss.
Okay.
All right.
I need a 5, I think, because it's over 12. I need a
Yeah.
5 to hit the Panzer.
Moved long range.
Moved long range. Got it.
Oh no. Oh no. I have the side skirts though.
Okay, what
So
does
you
that
don't-
do?
I think it ignores your shape charge rule or whatever. Or, you know,
Okay.
I have to look at it. But it does.
Yeah.
It's for bazookas and stuff like that. So we'll look up that rule real quick before we roll.
4, 5, or 6.
Yep. So the Fürzen rule means he doesn't get the +1 for hitting me on the side. So it leaves him at a 5 against my 9.
Penetrated.
Penetrating hit. Okay.
And you are immobilized,
Immobilized.
with 2 pins.
2 pins. Okay, immobilized. Damn it. Damn you, bazooka.
That's what it's there for.
Alright, so next die.
Your Panzer.
Is that the last thing?
The last thing.
Okay, let me see if I can pass an order. 2 pin order here. Or do I want to rally? 2 pin order. Yeah, let's try it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it was almost a...
Almost.
Almost. So that drops me to 1.
Yep.
And kind of thinking about just ignoring the bazooka and firing on those dudes.
Okay.
They're in soft cover. Bazooka's in the open, but they're a small team, so it's really a wash.
Yeah.
Let me think about it.
Well, you...
Okay, we're going to fire the coax at the bazooka. I can't fire the bow gun anymore because I'm pointing the wrong direction. But D6 is long range, small team, pin.
Yep.
Come on, coax. Damn.
Nothing.
Not a damn thing. Okay, next die. Or is that it?
Done.
That's it. Okay, moving on to turn 4 then.
Smoke.
Yeah, roll for the smoke real quick.
It's going to drift.
Drift. All right, we'll
And
move
all
the
drift
smoke.
the same way.
Can it drift right on
4
top of the
inches
bazooka?
that way.
Okay, we'll move the smoke and we'll start turn 4. Then, top of turn 4, smoke drifted. So the smoke drifted on top of the howitzer, so he's obscured.
And survey says...
Americans. So he pulled the ambush off of the howitzer. I left the ambush on the Fallschirmjäger.
Yep.
And the American dice. Because moved up, he's going to fire again at
It's
the
a
tank.
4. No!
Thank God. Next die. That could have been really ugly.
Could have been yours.
Okay. Truck has moved back. I don't like all those guys in the building. They could easily take the truck out. I don't know. I'm so worried about it, but I don't want to lose the truck. I want to have that machine gun rolling. So we're gonna fall back, and we're gonna fire at the machine gun in the office, needing 7s. Nothing.
Nope.
All right, next die.
Next die. German again.
Okay. I passed the 1 pin order barely with the guys in the Rat Bastard, and they ran right back to where they started the game. Americans.
Americans.
Okay, the airborne, they passed their tank fear. They're going to assault the Panzer IV. Needing 4s and 4 pluses because they're immobilized.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you add D6 to that.
D6 to that. That's a 6. That's not enough.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm a 9.
So
Nothing happens.
nothing happens. So we have to.
I just sit there. You sit there. Okay. Next die.
Do I have to fall back?
I don't think so.
Let me.
We'll check.
Yeah.
So they do a consolidation move.
Yep.
You got a 2-inch move only, and he's just kind of pulled back towards the garage again. But literally standing out in the open.
Literally standing out in the open.
But you're lucky I don't have a lot. I mean, I do have my tank there. So if I can pass an order, I could light him up. I got a squad here. I could light him up. My truck now has a target, assuming he lives.
Yep.
Okay, next die. It's Americans again.
Sure.
The Sherman's advanced up. He is going to fire the bow gun.
At the sniper.
The sniper needing 7s.
Yep.
How many dice do you get?
5 dice, sorry.
5 dice.
Good catch. I got one possible. Got it.
Oh no. Nothing but a pin.
Pin.
That's 2 pins now on the sniper. That's good.
That's the
pin on a
third time.
7's good. That's a good outcome.
Okay.
And then needing a 5
or
for the
6.
tank. 75.
No.
He missed.
Missed.
Okay. Whew. Hey, look, I got a tank target now. Assuming I can pass the 1-pin order.
Yeah.
It's really a bummer I'm not immobilized.
Yeah.
Okay. Next dice. Another American die. Okay.
My howitzer is going to move.
Okay.
That's a stupid thing.
Robert, he moved his pack howitzer out behind the restaurant. It's got out of the smoke there. So next die.
Germans.
Oh wait, I forgot. I have a squad in this building too. So I got 2 squads I could fire at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Let's start off with. Let me think about it. Starting off with this squad. So the assault rifles are out of range. 1 rifleman is too far from the hedge. So I got the MG42 and 2 rifles. Needing 4s. Long range.
Yep. That's 6 hits?
Wow. No, 5 hits. Oh, yeah.
That's 6 hits.
6 hits. Okay.
Need 5s and 6s.
That's a good roll. 2 down.
2 dead. That's not good either. Oh.
2 dead paratroopers. Hey, you finally took a casualty. Halfway through turn 4. Sweet. Alright, so next die.
Next die.
And a pin, of course.
Yep.
Americans. Have passed the order with the machine gun. Yes, he does. And then he's going to fire at the squad in here.
Yep.
So just hard cover.
Hard cover.
So 5s?
5s. 4 hits. And I need 5s and 6s because of the...
Yeah, I'm in
cover.
extra cover. 1 down.
1.
Oh, God. Oh, whew.
1 guy. And a pin.
So a pin and 1 guy. So take a rifleman out, I guess.
Okay.
And then, yeah. Okay, next die. So I got a pin now on the guys in the church.
Yep.
And I'll have to pass an order. Another American die. What do you even have left here? Oh, the light mortar.
Those
and
guys.
Squad,
those guys. Those guys.
Got a lot of shit left.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so what are you going to do?
I'm going to fire the mortar at the church.
Okay.
Because it's the only thing I can see.
Needing a 6.
Need a 6.
Well, can you see them though? Because they're in the front half of the church.
I can fire at the steeple.
Oh, do you mean just drop it through
Drop
the
it.
roof?
Drop it through the roof.
Yeah, cool.
Got it!
Okay, all right. These dice. I want you to go back to the old dice.
I don't.
So it's D2?
D2.
D2 hits with a 1-inch template, I think?
Yeah. Or no, it's
D3.
D3.
D3. All right. Well, just roll and see what you get.
Yeah.
It might not matter. You might roll a 1.
I rolled a 1.
So 1 hit.
Yep.
Plus 1?
So 1 guy is dead.
Yeah, that's true. Because there's the 5 because they're in the cover.
Yep.
But you roll a 4 at plus 1, so 1 guy dies. So just take out one of the Panzerfaust dudes.
Okay. And D2 pins.
D2 pins.
1 pin. So you've
we're
got
up
2
to-
pins on them now.
Up to 2 pins. Damn it. Okay, next die. Another American dice, all right? So this squad that was there, they advanced out right towards the rat bastard. They're going to fire everything at the sniper. I'm going to go down. So I need 7s.
One possible.
Oh, you switch dice. Oh, you're mixing dice.
Yeah. Good, because I thought it might have mattered.
So one possible.
One possible.
There's a lot of SMGs in there.
No.
Okay, good. All right, so if you could pull a dice out, please, and put it
Yep.
here. Down dice for the sniper.
And let me find where that advanced die went.
Okay, next dice.
Germans.
Hey, Germans. Okay. Mortar.
You get your mortar, your panzer, and the guys in the church, and your officer.
Okay. Pass the order with the officer. So I am down to 1 pin with the squad in the church.
Yep.
2 assault rifles. The SMG is out of range. But I have a machine gun, 2 assault rifles, and 1 rifle. And the yellows are needing
4s.
4s?
Yep.
Oh, for the pin. And then the other ones are needing 5s.
Yep. 3 hits.
3 hits.
And you need 5s.
I should roll your dice.
1
1 dead.
And nobody.
Another pin and a dead.
Yep. So we'll lose another rifle.
Okay, so they're getting dwindled slowly.
Yep.
Okay, so next die. We've only lost 3 dudes.
Yep.
I've lost 2, 4, 6 dudes and an immobilized tank. Another German dice.
Yep.
Alright, my officer will fire out the window at those guys.
Okay.
So I got 2 assault rifles in there. So long range.
4s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
I want to put a pin.
Nothing but
Nothing.
a pin. But they're up to 3 pins. And
Yep.
they're down to 4 dudes.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
No.
It's awesome for me. Next die.
Germans again.
Okay, the mortar is going to fire at that squad. Needing a 6.
I'll
Not
take
even
that
close.
range marker again.
Okay. And then next die. So
Germans.
this is my last die.
I think so. Yep.
You got like 4 dice
4.
left? Damn. Okay, so the tank is my last die. So I got to pass the old 1 pin order.
That is correct.
No problem.
No problem.
Passed it. Okay. Passed the order with the tank, and now we're gonna fire. I'm gonna ignore the Sherman. I need to work on the infantry. That's more important. So main gun at the squad.
You hit.
It's a hit.
You're going to get 3 of them.
That it?
Yeah.
3 of them. All right, we'll go with that. Are you sure? No, I can get more than that.
I don't think so.
Let me get the template. I get 4 of them.
Okay.
4 of them. Plus 2 against 5.
Yep.
So 3s.
3s.
Ooh, 4 dead.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got the
And
rifle.
then D3 pins. Ooh, 4 dead and 3 pins. Wow.
Jesus.
That was a hell of a shot by the Panzer.
It was a terrible shot.
Morale check at -3.
They're
8.
gone.
They're gone. Oh, damn. The Panzer IV has taken out a whole squad of paratroopers. The last 4 dice were all Roberts. These guys advanced. They're actually in the building. They kind of did another parkour, swung underneath. And then the officer and the medic ran behind the garage. And the last thing was that squad over there behind the hedge. Stayed put. Now we move on to turn 5.
Yeah.
Top of turn 5, smoke, stayed put. So first die of
First
turn
die.
5. The Americans. Straight to the bazooka.
Hit.
So it's a 5 against 9. A 6, that's just nothing but a pin. Okay, so next die, please.
Germans.
Germans. Okay, I need to light these dudes up again. Where did my mortar go last turn?
You dropped it on those guys
Oh.
and they got wiped out.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to start with these guys. They are going to fire at those guys again. They went down, so I need 6s.
Nope.
Wow, I didn't even get a 5. That's a shit roll.
Very glad I went down for that.
Even not going down, still wouldn't have been that many hits. All right.
Well, it would have been hit on 4s.
Yeah, you would have definitely got hit. Another American die. All right, Sherman's going to activate. He's going to have the bow gun fire up at the sniper who went down, so it's 7s for that. One possible. Okay.
Nope. And then I need a 3.
A 4. Soft cover.
Soft cover. No.
It's a miss. So the Sherman whiffed, which is
Yeah.
good. All right, so next die.
That's how this game's going to end.
Maybe. You still got
Germans.
a lot of little units running around. So the Germans, let me think about it. Truck, machine gun. Oh, did you pull a dice out for their sniper who went down?
I did not.
Okay, do that. So the truck machine gun is going to fire at the machine gun in the office, at the garage office. Long range, hardcover, needing 6s. Missed.
Okay.
I cannot roll a 6. Okay, next day.
I'm going to drop the mortar on the church again.
Okay. How many hits is it? D2?
It's a D2
Or D3?
or D3 against building because it's D3, D6, 2D6, 3D6.
Okay. Anything?
Anything but a 1 to hit.
Anything but. A hit.
Hit.
So D3.
1 hit.
1 hit, alright. Nothing.
Nothing. Pin.
But
D2
pins.
pins.
Yeah, you get pins.
1 pin.
1 more. What are they up to now?
2.
2. Okay. Alright, we can pass it. We got our officer there.
Yeah.
No problem. Next die.
Germans.
So I tried to pass the order with these guys and they foobarred.
Okay.
So I roll a D6.
D6.
And it's like I don't want to roll a 1, right? Or I kill
Well, you
my...
do not want a 1 or a 2.
Okay. It's a 4.
So panic. You run and move as fast as possible away from the closest visible enemy unit. So you run out of the building that way.
Yeah, so these guys are the closest visible, so I guess we go through the door and out into the open.
Yep.
They're out there now. Sadly. Right in the open, waiting to get shot to shit. Okay, next dice.
Oh, they take their pin. Germans.
Another German die.
I got
Okay, my officer is going to fire at the machine gun. I have to get a pin on them because they can just, those guys are just kind of standing out in the open,
Yeah.
which is not good. So I will, but I need 6s.
Yep.
I haven't been good at rolling 6s, but I'm going to get one right now.
Got one.
Yes. Okay, good. All right, so that's the pin. That's what I'm going for. If I can kill a guy, icing on the cake. Oh.
Medic.
Oh, shit. Oh, medic. Yeah. See if you're medic and take him. No.
No. Okay, see if you get to pick.
All right. If I kill the machine gun. Oh, he's dead. The whole squad is wiped out. Holy shit. Oop, okay, next die.
Oh, that goes away.
That was a hell of a shot by Lankowski. Next dice.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, Germans?
Germans.
Okay. Squad will now fire at them. They're down. So the machine gun and the SMG are the only thing that can fire. So it's going to be 5 for the machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
6s for the SMG.
You got them all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Okay. And you need 5s.
2 more down, which is another morale test
Yep.
at another pin.
Yep.
So a 4,
So they need a 6.
but they're stubborn, so you roll full strength on your morale checks. You know what? I don't know if we did that on those guys when they died.
Oh, yeah, we didn't.
I think we failed. I think we forgot that.
Because otherwise, let me double check that.
Yeah, they shit. I think technically those guys should probably still be here then. I don't remember what we rolled. It wasn't a 10, was it? It might have been. Shit, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
no, it was. I think it was like a 10.
Okay. So as written in the Normandy list, the paratroopers are not stubborn. I think they should be, but Robert, in fair play, has removed them. I think I know the new airborne, like the later war U.S. airborne, are stubborn. I know the Normandy ones aren't.
They might have. It doesn't say they have anything special on them, so.
Okay.
No.
Well, this side of the board's cleared up considerably. Next dice. And Americans. Squad has moved up finally. My Fallschirmjäger that have been on ambush half the game are going to fire at. The only thing that I have up against the hedge are the machine gun and one rifle. So it's 4s for the rifle, or for the machine gun, 5s for the rifle.
3 hits.
3 hits.
That's a pin.
Using 5s. Nothing. Nothing but a pin. Okay, and then he can fire back.
I need 5s.
6s. 5 rifles. Got one.
1. Pin.
Nothing but a pin. On the Fallschirmjäger.
And I don't think I can fire an ambush at a firing ambush, can I?
Well, we can't even see each other.
Okay.
Yeah, we're out of line of sight of each other. Okay, next die.
Yep.
Americans.
Oh, I'll move the howitzer so we can see.
Okay. So the howitzer can now see.
Yeah.
So next dice.
Germans. I think it's either your mortar
The tank.
or your tank.
Heavy mortar. Now we got targets along the hedge line over there. I haven't hit yet. Now we're due. We're definitely due for the mortar hit here.
Nope.
Still not. Okay. Mortar hasn't done shit. All right. Next die. Of course, everything he's fired has moved. So he's never had more. He's been in the 6 the whole game.
Now you gotta
Germans.
fire the
Now the tank. Okay. Let me see if I can pass an order.
Okay.
Nope,
No.
we don't.
You're down.
Yeah, you can't move. You can't reverse.
And so the rest is mine.
Yep. So the machine gun advanced up to the hedge. The medic moved over to the hedge. Officer stayed put. He pulled the ambush die off that machine gun behind the restaurant. Now we're moving on to turn 6, which could possibly be the last turn. Top turn 6. Robert's down 3 dice. I'm down none. The smoke drifted again. One of them went and landed on top of the machine gun behind the restaurant. The other one just landed on top of the church. We're actually tied on dice now, 9 each.
Yep. German.
Hey, German dice on the first one?
Yep.
Wow. Okay then. That's the 1-pin order with my Fallschirmjäger. And they've slid over. They got within range of the objective. And we're going to fire onto the airborne squad. So, 6s for the non-yellow and 5s for the machine gun needing 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits.
That's another
That
pin.
was a really good roll.
Yeah.
But needing 6s. Okay, so come on. 2 down and a pin. So he's up to 2 pins.
Yeah, I'll take 2 riflemen.
Down to 2 guys.
The game has been going.
Next die. Yeah, the last couple turns have been pretty rough for you.
Germans again.
I passed the 1-pin order with the squad that ran that foobard. They run back to the objective, kind of set up around it, out of line of sight of the howitzer. Next die. Americans.
Missed.
Missed again. So he had that one great shot at the beginning and then nothing since. So next die. Americans again. Sherman time, huh? Sherman soft cover onto the Panzer IV.
Cocked.
Another miss.
And the
late
5
game.
at the
Oh,
sniper.
sniper. Shoot. Hold on, let me think about this. I have 2 pins. I think I might be within range of that objective already. So I'll go down. 7s.
Nope.
No possibilities.
Okay, next die.
Americans. Light mortar will fire at these guys. Needing a 6.
No.
Nada. Okay, next die. Americans again. He's going to fire at the infantry squad. Missed. It was the howitzer firing at the infantry squad. Okay, next die. Everything's falling apart here for the airborne. Germans. So I got these guys, can rush the objective. The truck still.
Yep.
The mortar still. My tank still. Sniper went down.
Yeah.
Okay. Mortar. We finally have a stationary target. We're going to see if we can nail these dudes with the heavy mortar. You're not going down? There's
No.
really no point.
No point.
Needing a 5. It's another miss.
Yep.
Wow. Okay then. Next die. Americans. These guys advanced over. They passed their 2-pin order. They still got 1. So, I'm sorry. So, what did we say? Did you count the pin and all that?
Okay, yeah, no. So the submachine guns need 6s, the rifles need 5s.
Okay.
I got 2 submachine guns and a rifle. So I need 5s to...
5, yeah, because I'm veterans. And a pin.
Yep. Nothing.
Nothing but a pin, as the saying goes. So just a pin on those boys, and next die. Americans again. So the machine gun, he's gonna make a beeline for the objective. Okay, so he'll run up there. So they're making a push. And next die. Germans. Okay. Truck advanced up. Got within. They're not in, the howitzer is not in cover anymore since I moved, so it's going to be long range moved. 5s. 5s for the truck on the pack howitzer. 2 hits.
Okay.
Needing 5s.
Yep.
No gun shield.
Nope.
Ooh.
2 dead.
Yep.
See if you get.
No, there's no. That rule doesn't apply to artillery. You can't take out I think you can if it's a heavy weapon, but I think with small arms you can't. The maximum damage rule or whatever. So
Okay.
2 dead. So roll a morale check. 1 pin morale check. They pass. So there's 1 guy left on the howitzer. Next die. Germans again. Okay. Damn. So I got these guys left. Tank. Officer. I think that's it. Squad's advanced up towards the objective. And we're going to fire on that machine gun team. It's not a small team, but needing 4s on everything.
That's a lot of hits.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
Yep, and you need 5s.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Need 3 5s out of here.
1, 2,
They're
3. Done.
Toast. Die. Americans. So this machine gun squad is
Yeah.
running to the objective.
Yeah.
Or as long as you're within 3 here.
Yep.
Okay. So I think we're contesting that one with each other. That's too bad because I was going to light them up with this tank.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, next die. And I can't now because I can't see shit. Maybe now's the time for the Panzer IV to take a shot. Oh, another American die. Just went down. Another one of mine. Okay. Let me think what the hell I want to do. So I got these guys left in the tank. I think that's it.
You need a 4 to hit the Sherman.
I need to pass an order.
You can do that.
Yeah. I failed last time. Yeah, what the hell, let's do it. Let's go with Sherman. 1 pin order. We do pass. We lose our pin, and then we're going to go needing a 4. Go soft cover.
Hit.
It's a hit. I'm a heavy gun.
Yep.
It's a 6, I think.
Heavy AT.
We'll check it out. Heavy AT gun's a 6 plus a 9, so I need a 3 plus to do anything.
Yep. You got it.
Penetrating hit. Oh, this would be the ultimate insult to take the Sherman out at the very end. No, it's just a shocked or
2
whatever.
pins.
2 pins on it, which is cool. I mean, he hasn't gone yet, right?
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, next die. Bazooka's gone. Officer. So
Down.
the American officer
He's down.
is going down. Okay.
He can't do anything.
You can come out and fire. He's got SMG, right?
No, he's got a rifle.
Oh. Yeah, you can't do shit. So this is my last one?
Yep.
3 of them, huh?
Yeah.
This guy.
I don't think we pulled the order die for the snipers. You only got 2.
Sniper.
But yeah.
Okay. Lankowski's come out of the church. We're going to see if we can finish off this last dude in the howitzer crew. So needing 3s. 3 hits.
5.
Needing a 5 to wipe him.
Gone.
Toast. He's gone. All right. That's the American howitzer gone. All right. We're going to wrap it up. Robert's going to concede. We're not even going to roll for turn 7. There's no way he can do anything. So in the end, I have that one, that one, that one, and that one. And Robert has this one. My sniper's actually on this side. So he's within 3. So he's got 1. I got 4. And yeah, it's just, he started out really well. Immobilized this. He was doing pretty well with rolling. And then the last like 2 or 3 turns, everything just went south, like immediately.
Every roll failed.
And all of mine
yours
succeeded.
were exactly what you
Yeah.
needed. And you got, the lucky hit here from the officer.
Yeah, the officer taking out the machine gun randomly.
I rolled.
This thing taking out that squad.
Well, how many times did I spang it? That one taking out that squad.
You hit the tank once. No, you hit it twice. Didn't you?
Yeah, because I hit it a couple times. You hit pins.
Yeah,
I just couldn't
that's
penetrate.
Right. Yeah.
I hit it 2 or 3 times with the bazooka, and then I rolled a 1 on the penetration.
Yeah. So after the immobilizing, you did nothing.
It's like, and of course, as long as that tank is functional, I can't move.
Yeah, and then you also assaulted it, which was a very risky move. If you would have taken it out, that would have been epic.
It wasn't a very risky move because you're immobilized. I got 7 guys,
right.
50-50. Odds are I'll get 3 to 4 hits, and I roll a 1 to penetrate.
Yeah. And then that left them just sitting out in the middle, and then they just got wiped out after that. The truck, the squads. Yeah. So, yeah, the Germans...
I should not have put anybody over there, because that was a complete waste of time. At all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that squad on ambush, that Fallsbringer squad, like, completely shut down this whole squad. Mm-hmm. Those guys were sitting back there behind that hedge for, like, 2 turns, 3 turns before they did anything.
Up here.
Yeah, make a play for the middle 3. Ignore the 2 end ones. Not a bad strategy. I was just going to play I was trying to set it up so I had someone ready to go on all of them. And I did. That's how it wound up. I just got lucky, except for that one. Yeah. It was almost a complete. If I would have had my sniper on this side of the building instead of this side, it would have been 4 and then 1 contested. But whatever. Yeah, it's a fun mission. It's very basic. It's nothing special about it except the deployment, and even dragging the end one 6 inches over didn't really play that much. Didn't make that much of a difference. That one was actually 6 inches towards Robert's side, and I still got it. This one was 6 inches towards me, and he got it. So that really literally made no difference. But maybe 12 inches towards you would be better, because that would make it even more pronounced that that's my starting objective. But either way, it's a fun mission. I like these missions that have 5 objectives all over the board, because it just leads to a lot of movement. And we're from edge to edge fighting. It's not like we're all concentrated in one little corner. Like Chain of Command, a lot of time, all the fighting will happen in like a quarter of the table. Just because that's the way that sometimes everything works in that game, with the jump off points. And
putting a squad out in the open on its own in Chain of Command is asking for it to get pieces. That's
like Chain of Command 101 right there. But anyway, yeah, it's a fun mission. I had the better rolls at the end where it mattered. All the dice came out. I mean, I was like Andre in this game. The way Andre's been playing lately, or rolling lately, Andre not being here, I kind of like assumed the mantle of amazing rolling. Although I beat Andre's ass at the last Chain of Command game we played on the same board.
Yeah.
So I'm 2-0 on this board. Maybe we should lose it a 3rd time for something else like Spectre or World War II Spectre. We've done that before. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, fun game, good mission. It's right up there with all the other Bolt Action Alliance missions. So it's just another one you could use, and I would highly recommend checking those guys, checking out Bolt Action Alliance. They have a ton of missions. They're all really good. If you're getting tired of the rulebook missions, I would go check those guys out. So anyway, yeah, there's not really much else to talk about. I got lucky. Robert got unlucky, and I was in the right position when all the luck happened. So wind up 4-1.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That's how it goes. So anyway, thanks Robert for coming out. Thanks to all the guys on the live stream for hanging out with us today. Thanks to our channel sponsors. Thanks to Dottie again in Florida for being a 84-year-old Tabletop CP fan.
There you go.
And yeah, with that, we'll say thanks, guys. Let us know what you think about this game, and we'll see you next time.